When I made videos, I tend to address whatever is on my mind these days. And one thing that's been on my mind for quite a while is this creationist challenge that has been brought up by Christians. In fact, there have been many Christians who watch my videos, and some of them have asked me, well, why don't you make a video about Islam? Or why don't you make a video about some other religion except Christianity? Because you wouldn't dare make a video about Islam. Now, I already know that ZJ made a video on this, and I'm not trying to copy him by any means. I'm sure he does a much better job explaining why he doesn't make as many videos about Islam. But, well, I'm here to offer my opinion and my explanations. So, here we go. Why do I not make videos about Islam? Well, personally, it's because, as I've already said before, I don't feel the need to comment on Islam just yet. I probably will at some point in time, but right now, I feel like talking about Christianity more. Is it really that big of a surprise, though, that I want to talk about Christians more? Because Christianity is the largest religion in the world, and how there are a large majority of Christian YouTubers compared to, say, Muslim YouTubers. You probably think by now that I'm trying to sidestep the question, right? Well, no. Actually, see, I will make a video about Islam, but that's when A, I feel like it, and B, when something comes up. Asking me why I don't criticize other religions is like the equivalent of a child who bullies others and asks the teacher, well, why don't you criticize other kids? Sure, I bully a lot, but other kids bully people too. Why are you just picking on me? But even if I thought Islam was perfectly okay, which I don't, but for the sake of example, if I did, does that make my argument any more or less true? No, it doesn't. Person's personal beliefs has no bearing on the facts they present. So I could be a Christian hater, and I could have the most traumatic experience as a child with Christianity and grow up to be a very bitter, angry man at the Judeo-Christian God, and it still wouldn't make a difference in the arguments I present on the table. If they're credible, if they're supported, and if they have no flaws in them, then you shouldn't try to attack me to try and discredit my argument. That is cowardly and disrespectful. If you can point a flaw, and a legitimate flaw, with my argument, if you can point out the flaw in the reasoning, or if you can point out that maybe the stats are outdated, that is an acceptable way to disprove someone's argument. Attacking someone's personal beliefs as a means to attack their argument is wrong. Religious or otherwise, anyone who doesn't follow proper argumentative form and proper debate ethic downright annoys me to no end. It is really annoying when you try and structure your argument to the best of your ability, smooth out all the cracks in your argument, and present it on the table, and someone else presents their half-assed, half-crapped-out argument full of holes and fallacy-ridden, and expects you to give them a platform of credibility for their lack of work. It annoys me. And yes, like many of the types of logic that Christians love to use, this is intellectually lazy. It's sidestepping the question. It's trying to deviate me from getting an answer, essentially, that they cannot provide. And I have no problem with people that can't give me a straightforward answer. That's perfectly okay. What I do have a problem with is if you give me a BS answer, or if you try and sidestep my question by asking a completely irrelevant question of your own. So if you're a Christian and you happen to be watching this video, spare me and spare atheists the pain. If you don't have an answer to the questions we ask you, there is no shame whatsoever in admitting that you don't have a proper answer. Just don't A, give us a BS answer, and B, try and sidestep the question and ask another question to try and throw us off topic, because that is really annoying and it's a coward's way out of an argument. And if you happen to be Muslim and you're watching this video, or let's say you're another religion, then I'll say, wait your turn. I will criticize you just like I criticize Christians. You just have to wait patiently. Until then, thanks for watching, and may the truth always be heard. Peace.